Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm memory keeping the week of July 11th through the 17th, and summer's almost over, which is kind of sad, but I'm excited to use this kit. It's super cute. This is art from Jess from Kittenish Jess. It's so beautiful, and the colors are super fun and very different from everything else I'm using in July. So this is called a Campfire from Caress Press. I have some extra boxes here too, which are super fun. So here are the full boxes. I did not go camping this week. I would have loved to. My parents are actually camping right now. Well, staying in a cabin. But no, I'm here. I'm working on and off, but this kit's super fun. I'm excited to use it anyway. The deco is adorable. I think I'll use the date covers this week. Yeah. And then I want to use one of these extra boxes because they're so cute. And I think they'll go like mesh really well with all the other colors or all the other boxes. Really cute. Okay, so I have some pictures, but not a ton this week. There's going to be probably some more journaling and noting of things than pictures, which is fine. Every week is different. But I think we're ready to get into it. So let's get started. I'm going to begin with the bottom washi. I love when Caress Press does these like abstract paint swatches and patterns. It's just really fun, and it always works with the spread no matter what. Then I'm pulling in the date numbers from the kit and the date covers. I'm just going to use the ones from the kit, and I'm also going to color block this week, and I'm going to use the deco. I just kind of went crazy with it because I love the art in this kit and the colors, just really fun. This green color is so beautiful, and it really pops like in the middle of the spread. Just beautiful. Okay, so then just putting in the day covers. I'm putting them lower this week because of the deco. Usually if I don't use deco, I'll put them more in the middle of that space, but for this week, we're doing them closer to the glitter header. For the deco, there's not a lot in the kit, and some of it's rather large. I also wanted to use like as many full boxes as possible, so I'm planning out where I'm going to put my full boxes, and there was a double box scene, so I popped those over on Saturday and Sunday just out of the way, and then I pulled in 2 for the sidebar. I really liked the girl box stickers in this kit, so I'm going to use both of them, and I really like the flat lays as well, so I'm trying to separate the flat lays away from each other, and I'm also keeping like the close-up stickers away. I just like to space everything out, and I wanted to incorporate this one with the feet in the water because it's kind of different from the other boxes, so I put that one on Tuesday up top. I'm doing kind of a different pattern on the left side than what I normally do, but like it's nice to mix it up sometimes. I'm putting in the deco at the top using the larger pieces first, and then I'm going to use the smaller pieces. I wish I had more of the marshmallows to fill in some of the spaces. Like it doesn't look super balanced to me, but I think it works just fine. I also put in a half box and some of the deco over on the sidebar for my favorite moments of the week, and then the weekend banner. So just trimming off the excess pieces. I'm going to reuse the, the friendship bracelets. I'm going to pop those over here above the July, and I think it looks okay. It's not my favorite, but I love the artwork. I think it's so cute. So we're just going to go with it. And then we're going to go to Monday. So first off, I forgot to put in the thumbnails first, which I normally do, but I forgot this time. So I'm going to have to resituate some things this week, but it's all going to come together at the end. So first off, I went for a walk with my friend Kat. We do this every week, and this was our second to last time, and it was so hot. We were in the middle of a heat wave in Texas here, and we're talking it was like 85 degrees at 10 a.m., which we're not used to, and there was some humidity too, which again, we're not used to. So it was just very, very hot. So I used a Once More with Love sticker for that. When I got home, I did some just deep cleaning and some monthly cleaning list items. And then I put in the full box, which is so cute. I love that flat lay. I think it's my favorite of the kit. So cute. And then I'm using a square box to put in that I wrote myself a new AM routine. I thrive on routine. I know this about myself. So I wrote myself a morning routine with times and tasks, and it totally worked. I think it was good for me. Like the week before this, I went ahead and moved my alarm clock back 10 to 15 minutes every day, and I stuck to it. Like, I did not hit snooze. I'm not a snoozer. I never hit snooze. So it all worked, and I just kind of fine-tuned it a little bit, but very good idea of me. I don't think I've ever done that before. And then I was rewatching Cold Case on HBO Max, which is a really good show. I enjoy it a lot. On Tuesday, I put in a picture of my long-ass to-do list. So much. And I got overwhelmed this day. This was my first day back to work. I have 10 days to do before the teachers get back as part of my instructional coaching gig. And I just like hit it too hard. So I don't know why I do this to myself, but it just happens. Before that, I'm putting in this box to mark that I'm still going on my morning walks. That was part of my routine that I wanted to keep, at least for the end of July. I just love starting my day like that. So I still go for a walk. It's just way earlier, which is cooler. I will just accept that. So it's good for me. It's been good. So moving on to the rest of this column, I marked in that this was my first day back, and then there's my picture of my to-do list and a note that I did too much. I also skipped lunch, which is not like me. I love my meals. And I put that I need to be more mindful of what I really need to do and chill out a little bit. Like, I don't need to get everything done right now. On my to-do list too, I put in drop downs in my Google Doc so that I can mark like which week of my work days that I was going to do stuff. And I was like trying to skip ahead. So I ironed things out on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, but that first day was a little rough. On Wednesday, I have a cute picture of my nephew. He got a big boy haircut for going back to school. He looks adorable. And then below that, I pulled a sticker from Once More with Love that's like this munchkin with their desk on fire. And I had to move to a different automation system for a lot of the work that I do. And because my old automation system got bought out by this newer one, so, which is also more expensive. I was just frustrated by all of this, but then learning the new automation system, I figured it out pretty quickly. But yeah, it was frustrating there for a minute, but I got it working, so I made a note of that. And then this is where I forget to put in my thumbnail. This is why I got to do it like before I even start putting in the plans, but we're gonna fix everything. I pulled this Fox and Cactus sticker with the cat on the planner and put that I decided to use my EC Compact Vertical as a journal. I'm also using it as a food journal too. Like, it's just become like my catch-all journal, which is great. I'm gonna move this box to later in the week just because I don't have the room for stuff. And yeah, I'll come back and fix that in a minute. So on Thursday, first thing is I got 1 page of my to-do list done out of 4, which is great. That was on schedule. And so I put, I'm on track. I also got bagels from my friend Jennifer. She went and ran to the bagel place. That's like literally its name. And she got us bagels, which is awesome. I don't have bagels very often, but whenever they are offered, I will take it. I had sun-dried tomato with plain cream cheese. I can't do sweet in the morning. I only savory, so I went that route. That's my usual order, and it's just so good. So here's where I fixed Wednesday, and then we're gonna go back to Thursday. I just was having a hard time writing too. You saw earlier I pulled out the notepad to put underneath the page, so it's a little bit more like smooth. But that's just going to be a problem for the rest of the school year, or the rest of the calendar year, as my planner gets thicker. Okay, we're going back to Thursday. So I ended up buying some supplies for my classroom. I've been sharing a classroom for quite a few years and just haven't put in the effort to make it look cute and inviting. So this year I have my own classroom again, and I want to do that. So I went on a quick shopping trip, bought a few things. I ended up going with black and white, burlap, and like natural colors along with this pop of a pretty green. You can see it in the picture there. So pretty. I love how it turned out. I will be doing a workday vlog to show you like everything that I'm doing during these couple weeks, and you'll definitely get to see my classroom setup, which is like probably my favorite ever. It just looks super cute. Okay, on Friday at the top, I watched Persuasion on Netflix, which is a new version of my favorite Jane Austen book. I put a note here that I didn't hate it, but I also didn't love it. The way they made the main character, I didn't like it a lot, but I also didn't hate it. Like, she had the essence of Anne, but just like not, it wasn't my favorite. My favorite is the 2008 BBC version. It's just so good. In fact, I ended up watching that version like later this week. Below that, I put in that it was payday. Thank God. We get paid less in the summer. That's just like how our system works. And so I have to budget better, but then I always spend more money in the summer because I'm doing projects and stuff. So I didn't overdraft or like even have to dip into my savings or anything. It wasn't dire. I just got like close. I just spent too much. It just happens every summer. Below that, I put in that I had really good workouts this week and I can feel a difference, which is what I've been looking for. I just really been focused and buckled down on things, and it's paying off. And then my family came in for the weekend, or really just like these 2 days, Friday and Saturday. And my parents and my sister stayed with me, and we had dinner at a favorite restaurant, Jorge's Mexican food. It was so good. I had the stuffed avocado. It's stuffed with like chicken, shredded chicken. Oh, it's so good. And then on Saturday, my family left for Colorado early in the morning, like before the sun was even up. And I just slept really horribly because I was on the air mattress. And I tried to go back to sleep. It just wasn't working. And I ended up having a headache for half of this day. And I had too much coffee to like counteract that. And then I got the shakes and it was just like a whirlwind. So I ended up just taking a lazy day and relaxing a little bit. And I also worked on revising my to-do list for school, just so I was ready to go for the next week. And I could like sit and do that and not stress myself. And then I also went and got a Coke and hamburger. When I have a headache, sometimes that helps. And this time it did. It, like the caffeine from the Coke and then like something about the hamburger. I don't know what it is, but it just helps along with medicine, of course, but I just needed it. So I went and did that. I also got some ice cream too, but we won't talk about that. And then, on Sunday, I moved that box, as I mentioned earlier. I just wanted to have that in here when I look back and be like, that planner didn't work for me, but then I can repurpose things. Below that box, I put in that I was done outside by 9 a.m. I got all my yard work done. I got my walk in, like a really good long walk, everything done by 9 a.m. And then I started watching The Bear on Hulu. Really good show. I haven't finished it yet, but it's really, really good. It's one of those, it's like in the category of like Reservation Dogs and Ted Lasso for me, like just like a feel-good show, and I really enjoy it. Below that, I put in that I tweaked my schedule a bit, but it is working. So I just kept rewriting the schedule and making little changes, and then I just stuck the post-it note in my kitchen so I could see it, and it's working well. In my journaling section, I put that I went back to work and it wasn't terrible. I'm glad I spaced out my days. That and my new AM routine helped ease me into it all. I think preparation for these kinds of things helps a lot, and at least for me. And it's, like I said, it wasn't that bad. And then for my favorite moment of the week, I just put family time. We had some quality, good, quick family time. All finished. It turned out so cute. I love the colors, and I always really enjoy when I color block. It's a little bit extra work, but always worth it. So cute. Oh, it was a good week too. I'm glad to be back at work, but also having a little bit more summertime is always nice. I hope that you enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload, and I will see you next time. Bye!